welcome to our Saturday show where we kind of just talk about who's the asshole. Um, we tried a different format last week with talking about some other topics, but we're going to try this and I don't know, just kind of feel it out. But anyway, I'm Kristen, aka the cranberry part of this.
I'm Megan. I just silenced my phone. I'm the cactus part of this.
Also, you'll hear our cat because she's in here.
Yes.
And we just can't seem to make her happy because she just wants to be talkative. But anyway, so we both randomly picked a so who's the asshole or am I the asshole? And we're both gonna read it and then we'll just kind of talk. You first, me first.
I can go first.
Okay, go.
All right. So the title is "Am I the asshole for refusing to pay for a friend's food because she got a $300 tattoo instead of saving her money like I suggested?"
I already have an answer.
What's your answer?
I already say no.
That they're not the asshole?
Yeah.
I agree.
But go.
So I have a friend who lost her job. She's been looking for a new place to work and gotten a few interviews and such, but hasn't secured a job yet. After a few weeks, she started to not go out, not really eat, not really do anything except watch Netflix and apply for jobs. I kind of felt bad, so I asked her if she wanted to hang out, but she's not allowed to have guests over. She lives with her grandma. That sucks. You can't have guests over. So I offered to take her out, my treat. We ended up getting some grub on me. It's no big deal. Part of one of the conversations we were having was that she planned on getting a $300 tattoo this Tuesday that just happened. I kind of joked with, yeah, with what money? To which she replied that it would pretty much be the last of her savings. I replied with, maybe you should just save it until you secure a job. The tattoo place will still be there when that happens, and you might need some money for an emergency or something later. To which she just said her grandma lets her live rent-free and buys her groceries, so she's not worried about it. I kind of let it go and dropped the topic. Fast forward to today, I text her asking to hang out and what kind of free things she likes to do, library, park, board games, or something at my house, trying to hint that I wasn't spending money this time. She picked going to the library. On the way there, she asked to stop for some food. I told her I'm okay with it, but I couldn't pay for her this time. I'm saving for a new car. My current is under my sister's plan, or name. She didn't say anything. I pulled into the parking lot, went in, and started ordering. She didn't order. I told her she could have told me she wouldn't get anything, and I wouldn't have eaten in front of her out of respect. She said it was fine, all awkwardly, but then asked immediately if she could go home because she forgot she had to do family stuff. She texted me about an hour ago saying how she was embarrassed that I ate in front of her with how hungry she was. I told her she shouldn't have gotten a $300 tattoo then, and she said, I thought you'd be a friend to help me out. I simply replied, I try to help by telling you to save money, not get a tattoo. I'm not a free ATM. I have bills and shit to save my money for, too. We have a group chat, and everyone is shooting me dagger texts saying I should have just paid for her food. It was only going to be like $7. She's in need. She would have paid for me. We pay for each other all the time, etc. I just felt like I was being used for her to get a free fast food meal and felt weird handing out money to someone who spent the last of her savings on a tattoo.
I say not the asshole.
Yeah.
Completely.
Because, like, you get to choose who you spend your money on.
Well, yeah, I would say it's not my responsibility
Yeah.
to pay for you if we go out. Like, yeah, you're on hard times, which I understand, but he already, or she, they, already paid for them to, like, eat out once.
Right.
So it's like, they already did a nice thing for you.
They're
doing another nice thing by being like, hey, like, do you want to hang out? I'll pick you up. We can go do something free.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, they're doing the nice thing already.
Yeah. I feel like they probably already felt like they got burned before. Well, burned by the fact that she's getting a tattoo, so it's like...
I mean, yeah, I would probably feel pretty peeved that, like, I'm taking you out to dinner, even though technically you have money.
Yeah.
But now you're going to go get a tattoo with it.
Like, at the same time, I understand, like, their friends being like, it was $7, like, you couldn't just front it. But I think it's more the principle of, like,
yeah.
Now that I know you have money, I think before it was kind of like...
And even if, like, she had $0,
yeah,
I still don't have to pay for your food.
Yeah.
So, yeah, not the asshole at all. Did anyone come to a consensus?
The number one thing is not the asshole. She can get free meals from your other friends who are shooting you texts next time.
True. Anyone who's upset with you can now pay for dinner.
The next comment, her grandma already buys her groceries. What even is all this I'm so hungry shit?
True.
I mean, that's a good point. If your grandma's buying you groceries, you should have just ate a sandwich before
What's
you
your
left.
issue?
Right.
I'm sure there's peanut butter in the house.
Right.
Alright. Mine says, am I the asshole for telling my sister-in-law to shut up?
I have a sister-in-law.
I also have a sister-in-law. My sister-in-law drives me a little bonkers sometimes. She's extremely proud of things like not watching TV, not listening to pop music, not having Facebook, and she interrupts conversations to say it. Often insulting the thing as well, instead of just saying she doesn't like it. Instead, it's about her superiority for not liking it. A few days ago, we were having dinner and my 14-year-old sister starts talking about how she watched a Marvel movie and she's looking forward to a sequel that should be coming out soon. My sister-in-law said, I've never watched any Marvel movies. They seem pretty awful. I was pissed off. I don't get why my sister-in-law, an adult woman, feels the need to be so rude and dismissive towards a teenager. I said loudly, "Shut up. Not everything has to be about you and what you like." She blushed and didn't say anything more. My brother didn't say anything either, but he messaged me after they left saying that this was my expression of a, quote, always hating his wife, and I'm a bad person who doesn't want her to participate in conversation. Am I the asshole?
No.
If anything, I would say, like, everyone kind of sucks here.
Yeah, I guess technically you did an asshole thing.
Yes.
Because there's always on that forum is like, what is morally asshole, what is legally asshole.
Yeah.
Like, I guess technically they were.
I think she could have said it in a nicer
Yeah.
way, but I don't think overall she's an asshole.
Or even if she said it the same mean way, she shouldn't have done it in front of more people.
Well,
It seems like she embarrassed her.
Well, yeah, she could have, like, pulled her aside after and
Yeah.
been like, hey, like, just so you know, you don't have to be so dismissive.
Yeah.
Like, she's just 14. Like, she likes what she likes.
Like, it's mainstream for a reason. The majority of people like
Right.
Marvel movies.
It's funny, though. I kind of wanted to pick that one because it did say, like, sister-in-law, and we both have a sister-in-law. And I know we've had to go through some, like, not issues, but, like, trials of, like, when to, like, stick up for the other person, and, like,
Yeah.
when do we talk to the sister-in-law ourselves, when do you talk to the sister,
Yeah.
like, so I just thought it was interesting.
When are we
to kind
supposed to butt in and when are we supposed to, like,
Yeah.
and, like, what's normal in your family is not normal in my family for,
Right.
like, how we react to, like, fights or arguments and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
That I'm like, we're super emotional, you guys
Yeah.
are less emotional, like,
Yeah.
it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
But I thought that was interesting. I don't know if anyone came to a consensus, though. Yeah, not the asshole. She's a grown woman belittling a child. Not the asshole. Not the asshole.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure
There was one, everyone sucks here.
I'm sure there would be a comment in there, like, what you did was an asshole move, but it was justified.
What she does is shitty and rude, but you could have confronted her actions without being rude yourself.
Yeah.
Everyone sucks here. I agree with that. I think I'm more on, like, that line.
I do like that subreddit because there's a lot of discussion, like, just because it's legally incorrect doesn't mean that it wasn't the right thing to do.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of an example, but sometimes people are like, there was one that I read, like, last week where this guy was buying a car and he called the husband and the husband agreed to $3,000 for the car. And then the husband texted the OP and was like, hey, like, I have to go, like, on a work trip, but my wife can sell you the car. So OP got to the wife, and she didn't really speak English very well. And she asked him how much they agreed on, and he said $3,000, but that seems kind of high. So she's like, well, what do you want to pay? And he said $1,500. So he bought it for $1,500, left. And when the husband found out, obviously, and was like, I feel like you took advantage of my wife because she didn't, like, it's not her first language. Like, she was confused, she didn't know. So people were like, yeah, you're the asshole. But the OP was like, but we, like, me and her agreed on a price, and I paid that price. Like, he doesn't think he's the asshole, but it's like, it's that whole, like, legally, I think he's correct because the two people, like, agreed.
Yeah, the thing you did is still an asshole.
Right, but, like, morally, like, you
Yeah.
should have known to not, like, ask for lower than what you originally agreed on.
But at the same time, if you can live with yourself, then I guess, like...
Yeah, a lot of people were pretty pissed. Like, and he kept responding to comments. I think they ended up deleting some of his comments because you're not supposed to, like, fight for yourself.
Yeah.
You're supposed to accept your judgment.
Yeah.
But it was pretty interesting.
And I mean, like, first language or not, it's still one of those, like, if she didn't know in general, or she was like, I don't know, like, maybe that seems fair, or, like, it's whatever, like, I guess that's okay. Like,
well, some people were like, well, why did he leave her in charge if, like, she wouldn't know how much they agreed on and, like, to not move from that amount?
Yeah. It's shitty.
Yeah. Most people were very upset, like, you took advantage of someone. Like, you knew what you were doing was wrong, which is why you, like, did it with someone who didn't know what was happening.
I hope everyone heard that really loud dog breath just now.
That was so cool.
She literally looked like a balloon deflating. And she's, like, knocked out now.
That's like, she's out.
She's enjoying herself.
She's done.
Great time. Anyway, what was the best part of your week? What was the worst part of your week? And what are you looking forward to this week?
So the best part of my week was I only worked 2 days this week. That's just how my schedule was. But I feel like there was something else that was pretty good about this week. I don't know.
I got a PC.
Yes.
Oh, no, that's mine. Don't
That
use
was the best part. My worst part? I was pretty busy. I don't even know if that was my worst part. It's more this whole, like, dealing with the coronavirus at work, like, navigating through that. As far as, like, manning and meetings and classes and, like, trying to figure out, like, who's going to work what days. And, like, I think that's been a little weird. But what am I looking forward to? Playing Overwatch, getting sleep. I need to take a nap.
You guys are on, like, a semi-limited schedule, so you have some more free time, which is nice.
If they do tell me this class is canceled, I'll probably ask Pastor Posey to contact Lieutenant Honeycutt. So I'll go to work on Monday. That way I don't work.
Surprised you just name dropped everybody.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll probably work Monday, then she can work Tuesday, and then I'll work.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
My best part of the week, I got a new PC, and that's pretty cool. It's like an actual gaming PC, so I can like
It's
play
fancy.
Sims.
There's lights on
and
it.
I can play Fortnite on it. I got rid of my PlayStation.
She has 2 monitors.
I'm gonna try and stream a little bit. We'll see how that goes. Worst part of my week, I'll be honest, I had a pretty bad like depression funk for like 2 weeks, and it kind of like spiraled pretty bad the earlier part of this week. I was pretty upset for like 3 days, running at like a 20% like mentality function. Like couldn't even like wash the dishes, kind of depressed. But I'm doing better now, so that's good. Um, what I'm looking forward to this week, you hopefully being home more.
Yeah.
That's always exciting. Did I do my best part? Oh yeah, the PC.
Yeah.
Just checking. So yeah, that's our week.
Yep.
Past and coming soon. In the comments, let us know if you think those two people are the asshole or not. I want to know your opinion. Just comment, say hello, like, subscribe, YouTube things. And yeah, thanks for watching and listening, if that's your forte instead of watching Megan's cute face. But yeah, we'll see you next time. Our next video will be up Wednesday at like 1. And I think we're talking about like ramen.
Yeah,
and
we're talking about Starbucks, ramen, and
bubble tea.
Bubble tea, yeah.
So we look forward to that.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.